The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. This morning, we were notified through a pleasant alarm that XRP had just entered bullish zone. Up above 240, I'm seeing potential for a run at the $2.50 zone, and I'm excited about it. Will there be a further dip to the depressing $2.17 level, though? No worries, I've got this episode covered. In case you have already forgotten, don't fret, we'll get to that later. Next, we'll discuss the fascinating work that Bhutan is doing with Bitcoin and BSC. No, Rip kept it in mind. Yet, time has joined up with Ripple to create a digital money that the central bank may use. I agree with that. Without further ado, everyone, have a seat, unwind, and have a cup of coffee. How about we hop into a 94,598,000 Bitcoin? At the moment, it's down 3% over the last day. Ethereum is currently up 8% at 32.75, and XRP is in at 2,041 cents, my friend. With USDT and USDC entering at its respective dollar pegs, it has risen more than 4.5%. Market capitalization for all cryptocurrencies, $3,329 billion. It's interesting to note that the whole cryptocurrency market cap is actually going down somewhat, but XRP is still going up. This suggests that XRP is the sole coin involved in this shift. How does that inform me? Seems like some capital has departed the market, and what little is left is moving into XRP. What gives? Then why do I believe that is taking place? It's not hard at all. I think the SEC appeal will be a major price component here, especially if we learn on the 15th or 16th that they are definitely appealing the case, and that it will continue. So we'll find out what happens with that Ripple versus SEC appeal in 4 days. I can see right through Gary as he slaps Ripple and the rest of us XRP holders in the face one final time before he leaves. The guy in charge of prices will most certainly see a decline. There is important resistance at 250, and we will not break through it. If the markets permit us to drop below $1.96, which, at this moment, I don't believe they will, but hey, it's crypto, we will descend to 17,213. Maybe 207, and then one last stop around that level. It is impossible to say for sure. Precisely watch the trend here. Now is the time to focus on XRP. The decision is excellent, I agree. Yes, we're above 240, but the $2.50 mark is where we're hoping to see that move or breakout, and I'll show you the chart of that in a second. The piece is here. Fresh from the printer, well, not really. We neglected to cover it, even though it's 2 days old. Support for Bhutan's strategic reserve is enhanced. A significant step towards widespread blockchain use is outlined here. GMC has the newly formed Special Administrative Zone of Bhutan, has just declared that it will comprise its strategic reserve BNB, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. I find that intriguing. Why? Yes, 4 years ago, Ripple was instrumental in helping Bhutan realize its vision for a digital currency issued by the central bank. Here we learn that the Bhutanese Royal Monetary Authority has declared its intention to launch a digital currency pilot program using Ripple's, a blockchain technology. Bitcoin, Binance Chain, and Ethereum are now their tools of choice. Has testing been completed, and are they departing from the Ripple's network? Given that this piece is from 2021. Absolutely does not recall Ripple. Ethereum is compatible with stablecoin as well. Now they can tap into that side through Ripple and RL, USD on ETH. Or they can just hold those as strategic reserves for the government, if they can use Ethereum as a strategic reserve. A digital currency issued by their central bank will utilize the XRP ledger. Who will be informed? Only time will tell. The only thing I can say is that things are becoming hotter and faster, and they're only going to become hotter as the year progresses. Thanks to Bitcoin.com, we have this. Seems like Trump and XRP had dinner with Ripple just now. It might detonate at any moment. Both 2025 and the SEC case got off to a solid start, according to Ripple's CEO. So, you know what? It might not be there for much longer if Trump uses his bat. The return of Trump in 9 days, pardon me, could cause a wave of pro-crypto policies. The US employment market is already booming. It's possible that XRP will benefit the most from this change. There are a lot of valid questions here, and we will soon find out the answers, such as whether this is the moment XRP completely dominates the market. We will now release this. Just last night, before the hibachi supper, I completely ruined the hibachi. There was no error on my part. Instead of rice, I had noodles. Missed my chance to get rice. Steak and chicken were my meals. Never a complaint about that combination, it's always great. Overindulge without a doubt. Thankfully, I got home and could unwind. However, this is the graph. As you can see above, we were still on this powerful breakdown yesterday night, until 2 a.m., just before I went to bed. We did not have a breakthrough indicator throughout that time. So, you know what? This morning, we received the following tweet, proving that times have changed. Allow me to retrieve the chart on your behalf. To make it clear what we're examining. Yes, the breakout alert is here. Whenever price breaks through this green band, pardon me, I meant to say that, or remains above it, it indicates a positive market. If we descend to this level, we will enter a broad green band. After we cross under it, the green will turn to red. This thick green wave enters a bearish state when it becomes red. You can anticipate a change in fortunes whenever prey begins to enter that area. In what ways, then, might we honor the turnabout? We would see a reversal if we fell below $2.13. Our breakup is temporary, though. The breakup isn't very strong, but it's still highly bullish compared to others. Up here, you can see the chart, which is extremely optimistic on the 4-hour, daily, and 1-month time frames. A score of 9 out of 10 is the prime score, which shows whether a token is in a bullish or bearish state. A lower number does not indicate more bearish sentiment. Conversely, a higher number indicates more bullish sentiment. So, being a bull on XRP right now gets you 90% of the way there, guys. That is tremendously significant. This is the consolidation score that you may view. Here we may see the market's range. Less volatility is present. It might be somewhere between a 1 and a 3. What this means is that you shouldn't trade while donating, as we have no idea what the future holds. However, we are at a very healthy 7. If you recall from your school days, a passing score of 70 indicates that C, X, R, and P have passed the volatility test in this context. Here we are, seated. We must ascend to this peak in order to emerge. Once we breach 272, we'll soar into the $3 zone, and then the real fun will start. The breakout on this thing is going to be 250. Will it take place this coming weekend? Is the last day of the month when it takes place? I anticipate a reversal of this trend if the SEC appeals and the litigation continues. Therefore I'm keeping my fingers crossed that XRP continues to rise until the 15th, when the news breaks. We may be able to spot your last chance to purchase sometime around that 217, if we can get there, mark. Appreciate you taking the time to view my video. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.